tomorrow's game is of importance not just to the two teams that are playing, but to a lot of the teams that are around them. It's the Sunrisers Hyderabad that are hosting Kings 11 Punjab, and we'll just go to the points table for just a second to explain to you how important this game is, right? Not just for them, but look at all the people around them. Right, it's important even for Mumbai somehow, for Kolkata, Punjab, Rajasthan, Bangalore, and for the two teams that are playing.
And it means that, one team, if they obviously there will be one team that loses, won't have that opportunity to get to 16 points. So that's a big thing, because 16 points we all know is
safety zone.
Correct.
Yeah.
So then 14, you start looking at your net run rate, you start panicking and looking at other situations. So vital clash for those two sides.
So there you see the repercussions for both these teams. And now let's look at the teams, because Sunrisers Hyderabad are looking at their squad and they're going, all right, there's something has happened, right? Something has happened here, Lisa. Something is not added up. How do they fix that?
Well, it's trying to figure out now who's going to go up at the top. They've obviously found Manish Pandey, who's slotted in nicely at number 3. Their middle order is still a little bit unsure. They haven't really put their hands up when... They haven't
got runs from Vijay Shankar, not from Huda, not really from Yusuf Pathan.
And Shakib Al Hassan's only come in for a couple of games. He was out, I think he played the first one and then missed a heap and now is back. So they need more from him.
Warren is guaranteed to play? There was talk about...
Tomorrow he's guaranteed to play and then he leaves. Tomorrow's his last game.
Okay.
So that's the end of that speculation. So tomorrow's the last game. We'll look at that again. We'll just pull that up for you. Given that they're playing in Hyderabad, let's look at that squad and see what their bowling options are.
They go back to Sandeep.
I'd rather them try again with Siddharth Kaur. He picked up 21 wickets last year. Hasn't had that much of an opportunity. Sandeep Sharma looks really out of sync. He's bowling really low, his bowling arm's really low, he's trying too many cutters, he just doesn't look good.
There's the kid Basil Thampi in there as well, who played last year, showed a lot of courage and a lot of heart when he was bowling, and this year I don't think he's played a game this year.
No, I don't think
he hasn't been seen. I don't know, would they, but at the stage that they're at, they won 5, they've lost 6, would they throw that in all of a sudden, saying, or will they just persist with call?
Yeah, I think they'll probably persist. I think, when I look at the makeup of their side, they try to be as level-headed as possible. Tom Moody wouldn't want to be disrupting things as much as possible because he knows that after this game there's going to be another disruption. They've already lost Bairstow. So I think they'll try and keep it as much as possible, unless there's something about the conditions, that when they arrive at the ground tomorrow, they see something in that surface that's going to play differently to what
they like their home conditions. They won 4 out of 6 at home. So Hyderabad, it's their strength to play at home. Punjab doesn't like travelling. Punjab's only won their sole game from, I think, 5 or 6 that they've played away. 6 games they've played away. They've only won 1, which was that Rajasthan game. I think, wasn't that the run out at the non-strikers? Because I'm not calling it what everybody else calls it. The run out that was that game that they won. Besides that, they've not won anything away. So Hyderabad's got to sort of regroup themselves and say, that's all right, we've lost more than we won, but this is our zone, this is our skill, let's just back ourselves.
I think the biggest thing for them will be the toss. I think they would absolutely love to win it and say, listen, let's bowl first and get back to the routine of chasing. I think their record chasing has been supreme, and it's something that they're very comfortable doing. It's particularly with those two at the top of the order. They know how to structure a run chase, and they just feel comfortable. And the team, the batting lineup, sort of can play accordingly.
Let's have a look at the Punjab squad as well while you're at it. Visiting Hyderabad tomorrow. They don't like travelling, but there you go. You're looking at that team. You're looking at the surface of Hyderabad. And Lisa, what are you trying to make some changes there then tomorrow?
The only change I could think of is Moses Enriquez. I think he's close to being back full time from a fitness point of view with his ankle injury. Obviously a former Sunrisers Hyderabad, so knows the conditions well.
They don't lose anyone there, which is a good thing. But if we're looking outside, you're saying, okay, Moses Enriquez was supposed to play 1 game, Lisa. He was supposed to be in the squad.
And that's when he rolled his ankle.
He rolled his ankle while playing football. Do not play football. Sean, we spoke about this the other day. You don't see Manchester United warming up with a game of cricket.
And it was David Miller that came in, wasn't it? And he scored 40 odd runs?
Yeah, but he's also, there's not much they've got from him.
Yeah.
Gale's due a big score, right? So Punjab's got a few things to worry about as well.
So they must be like Manchester United and not play football at the moment, because we can't get any points. Yeah, I mean, David Miller's performance the other night probably wasn't his best. We haven't seen the best of him throughout the tournament. So there's a chance if Enriquez is fit that you maybe throw him into the mix and say, okay, let's see what you can do.
Yeah, we still don't know whether Mujib is entirely fit and available for selection after that shoulder injury that he had while fielding at the boundary, because if Mujib was fit, this would be the kind of surface that Ashwin would be tempted to play him in.
Yeah, all he has to do is take the ball away from the middle of the bat. Either side, they don't care. Whichever way you want Mujib, carry on. I think he'd be an asset to their side. David Warner, we know how much he loves Hyderabad. I think he averages over 60 on that ground. So
you need someone to just
correct.
close him out early.
Yep.
Well, he won't want to close himself out early because it's his last game that he's playing this season for Sunrisers Hyderabad, and he'd want to go out in style.